Okay, hey, what's up, Libra? Welcome back to my channel, Finding Peyote. This reading is for Sun, Moon. Oh, I have a band-aid on. Let me take this off. That's weird. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. I did this for Virgo, and I'm doing it for you guys too. And what I did was, instead of, which I usually just pull the cards like only the jumpers have come, I actually did it off camera. And then like usually I use my notes and stuff. I have like a bunch of notes. It's hard for me to kind of like fiddle through them all the time because they're not organized. So what I did this time is pull the cards and then looked through my notes and actually created like the or you know, went through the reading in this way. And I thought it worked really well for Virgo, so I wanted to try it for you guys too. And yeah, I think it's a pretty crazy message, so I'll probably maybe pull advice, maybe Kipper decks up too. I'm not really sure, depending how I feel. Okay, so let's get started. So I did a 3-card spread, and then I just like pulled like a clarifier, just one of each. So the cards I got was the Wheel of Fortune, which was clarified with the 5 of Cups. I got the 2 of Wands clarified with the 7 of Cups, and the 2 of Swords clarified with the 4 of Cups. You know, I really sensed that there was obviously a lot of thinking going on, a lot of like mental anguish. Like, that's me just looking at the cards, not looking at my notes, right? That there, you know, decisions, there's a lot of choices. You're not decisive about, you're worried about missed opportunities, like, you know, just face value of all of these cards. But what I really got then for the Wheel of Fortune and the 5 of Cups is somebody who's feeling somewhat out of control. You know, this is you, for whoever Libra this resonates for. You're at this time right now, like currently feeling like just this constant internal struggle, you know, and that you've been through so much, not even just recently, but like your whole life. But whether you did it to yourself or not, you've been through so much already. And you've just been like chugging and chugging and chugging along. Just, you keep going, and you're at this point right now where you're like, why am I even doing this? Like, what is even the point of anything that I'm doing right now? You might also right now be feeling like a manic depressive kind of thing, where you have like some extreme highs where you're feeling awesome, but then immediately following with some extreme lows where, like I said, you're like wondering like why you're even doing anything that you're doing. You know, you right now might be feeling like you're in a depressive stage right now. You're wondering, you know, if you're at a low point in your life. You feel like with the Wheel of Fortune, you're feeling like you just have bad luck. You've had bad luck lately, or you're just a person who has bad luck, and you feel like you're stuck in this repeating cycle. You know, the same things keep happening to you, or you keep maybe even sabotaging things, just doing the same thing over and over, and the exact same outcome is happening too, and you're just kind of stuck in this cycle, and you're wondering why you're doing this at all. And it seems like, you know, you don't feel like this is in your control. You don't feel like you're able to get out of this situation, this cycle, on your own. So then the next, I know, like it's making me like super, I don't know, it's really heavy. The 2 of Wands and the clarified with the 7 of Cups, it's like what what do you, like, what are you really passionate about? And, you know, what are your options? What do you want? And how do you feel? That's what I'm getting from these two cards. You know, not making decisions, but you're at a crossroads where you need to make a decision, but something is holding you back. Maybe having too many choices, or just really not knowing what to do. And like the Wheel of Fortune and this Five of Cups, just feeling like this is out of your control. Whatever the situation is, you're like, there's like nothing I can do about it. You know, apply that to your situation. There's a lot of, you know, different avenues that can go down. You know, a lot of people are struggling right now. You know, I get it. And struggling in many different ways, emotionally, financially, in relationships, you know, in home life, family, creatively. You know, this can apply to, you know, a lot of different situations. But the two of Wands is being at this crossroads where it's, in some cases, it sounds really like messed up. It's like live or die. Like, you're like, go for it or just give up. You know, like, accept defeat kind of thing. Just be like, screw it. You know, what's the point of even trying? Kind of a feeling. Excuse me, sorry. So then the other cards is Two of Swords with the Four of Cups. And both of these cards are about being emotionally cut off or being emotionally unavailable. You know, it talks about not wanting to make a decision, not seeing opportunities. This could be refusing opportunities, refusing to see the silver lining. You know, and just knowing that you're at a crossroads to make a decision on anything, and just not being able to do so, or you're not wanting to do it, you know. These two cards talk about being like emotionally cut off, right? Like not available to anybody. And so you're also emotionally unavailable to yourself too. And if you cut off all the feelings of yourself, well then, you know, you're not going to have to deal with any of these things. But deep down inside, you're experiencing some extreme sadness, you know, and in you know, feeling like it's a low point in your life. These cards talking about needing to meditate, you know, needing to go within, and also needing to let love in, let people in your life, let people help you, let people love you, your family, you know, all of that. Reach out to them. Seems just like a big like internal struggle, you know, and if you feel depressed or you feel hopeless or any of those things, you know that you don't have to feel these feelings alone. There's people that love you and will take care of you and care very much about how you're doing. Yeah, it could be, this is the Kipper deck, so apply this only if this applies to your situation. But this could be about like a lack mentality. This could be about just feeling like This doesn't even have to be about money. This could be emotionally too. We could just talk about just feeling like you're never enough, or things that you do is never enough, or you're never going to have enough money, or you're never going to, never type of thing. And also feeling like you're never going to get out of even this mentality. And the 33, concern, and coffin at the bottom of the deck. I gotta look up 33, sorry. New deck. This card describes ambiguities in our daily life, maybe in the sense of lacking career prospects or having fears, or related to lack of specialist knowledge or information. Yeah, feeling like you're just not good enough. You're just being fearful of moving forward. What's going to happen if you take a leap of faith, and move forward beyond this situation that you feel stuck in, In some cases, it can also convey concentration problems. In relationship matters, it warns against being plagued by our pessimism and worries. Try and find clearness. It can speak of profound worry, rejection, deception, and pessimism, confusion, or lack of freedom. Yeah, lack of freedom. Maybe you just feel like, what can you do? Like, what can you do? And coffin at the bottom, you want something to just be over. Privileged lady. Interesting. One just kind of popped up, but let's see what it says. Apply this to your story if it fits. She could be a young woman, a daughter, or a younger mistress. When this card isn't referring to a person, it's talking about a lucky phase, being carefree and no worries. Aw, this is usually a positive card. Represents prosperity, luxuries, creativity, and wellness. Oops. Whoa, crazy that the AC went on right now. Sorry. Let me pause this. Hold on. Okay, sorry, I'm back. This could be, the decisions that you're coming up with. What do you have to do in order, to feel like you can live a life that is carefree, a life that, you don't have any worries. It also could represent a female friend or a relative, like maybe like your sister or something like that, somebody that is gentle. How sweet. Yeah, I mean, maybe there's somebody in your life, a privileged lady, that could help you, kind of somebody that you can talk to. Maybe that's someone that you can rely on and maybe open up to about the situation, or that's talking about, wanting to be carefree. This is this Two of Swords. Like, what do I do in order to, have a carefree life, or just to feel like you're going to be happy? And maybe that's part of, crazy. That's like a duality between poverty and privileged lady. Maybe these are your issues, your pessimism with the concern card, that you just don't feel like you're good enough, or are you feeling like, do you deserve this? You're used to the problems that you have. Is privileged life something you can even attain? Interesting. Maybe you link happiness with money. I know that for me personally, I'm like not in a good mood if my bank account is super low, and that's happened to me many times where I'm like, you know, I only have like so much money to last me like for a whole week or something, and I'm just like, will be stressed out the entire time, because it just, you know, when you don't feel like you have that stability, it's just very unsettling. This doesn't seem, you know, I can't really actually like apply this to like a love situation. You know, I'm not really seeing, this seems like, I mean, it's not really like a work situation. It could be, you know, but this is more like this internal, this is just you. This is just you right now. This is what you're going through. You feel like crap. You feel like you're not good enough. You wonder if you should even keep going, keep doing this stuff. Whatever you're doing, if it's work or, you know, taking care of your family, you just wonder if it's just kind of all in vain. 34, occupation, okay. Let's see what that says. Obviously it's about work, but let's see what it specifically means. Oh yeah, pleasure in the job puts perfection in the work. Occupation indicates all mental and physical activities, for example, sports, hobbies, or your daily work. In the context of a relationship, it may indicate that the questioner is working on the relationship to overcome difficulties. Refers to handcrafting, working on the arts, doing work you enjoy. You could be working for a company if that's your chosen path. It means self-employment in combination with another card. We don't have that one. Or it could be gardening. Yeah, this is that decision of what really makes you happy. That's, you know, when you do the work that you love, it doesn't feel like work, kind of thing. And I think we all want that. I think we are all searching for, you know, this kind of thing that you really feel passion for, and that's what you really want to do, and you can see yourself actually doing it and not just getting like bored out of your mind, which I also like. Am I a Libra? Why do I just like, I'm really relating to all of this stuff. Like, yeah, if I'm bored at a job, I won't stay at that job. I do what I want to do, and I think that's what Libras do too. You can't tell a Libra what to do. They're going to do what they want to do. I don't even think I have Libra in my chart. I don't even know. Okay, some advice, please, for Libra. The Sun. Whoa. It's like everything's going to be all right. When you're realizing that, like a silver lining to this, or what maybe you're not realizing that you're doing, is that you are literally like figuring out your happiness. You're in a stage of your life where you're trying to figure out what makes you happy, what really makes you happy. Dang, 10 of Cups. Yeah, this is your advice. The Sun card, the 10 of Cups. The 3 of Pentacles, yeah, working together. The 10 of Cups for everything that you want. The Star card is here. The Hierophant is here. The King of Pentacles, yeah, what really makes you stable. Work for yourself, you know, maybe. I feel crazy to always offer that as advice, but and to always apply this to myself, but I feel like that's the road that I'm realizing now, that that's the way that I need to go. That when I'm working for other people, I'm not truly happy. Advice for Libra, please. You, the Queen of Swords, Libra. Yeah, I saw you in this 6 of Wands wanting to come out too, and Temperance, balance, you know, wanting to find what makes you happy, cutting things out that don't make you happy. Like it's getting out of the 33, concern, the pessimism, getting out of that over worrying and feeling like you're not good enough, because you are the Sun, you are the 10 of Cups, you are the Queen of Swords, you are the King of Pentacles, you're all of that. You literally mean so much to people. You literally brighten their day. You know, there's literally people that cannot live without you. Like, you know, you gotta just like remember that. That's the person that everybody sees, is this like amazing person. And not to say that maybe you're faking your happiness, you know, so people won't worry about you or something like that, but you don't really have to worry about that. You maybe have like a female in your life that you can lean on, and I think you should lean on them and let, like, or whoever this a person is, let the love in, let it in, you know, work on being more vulnerable. You don't have to tell them everything, you know, just say the things that you're comfortable with, but keeping it all inside and feeling like, you know, you're stuck, you know, in your situation. You know, you're not stuck. And I bet there's still a lot of love all up in you and stuff, and love that you're always giving out to other people, but now you need to like let the love in, if that makes sense. Because the Sun and the 10 of Cups, everything is going to be okay. Better than okay. Stinking Sun and the 10 of Cups, like, and the Queen of Swords. Like, you come out in your own reading and it's the Queen of Swords one. It's not even justice, like balance, like whatever justice stuff, karmic justice. This is just taking charge, Queen of Swords, and doing whatever it is that you gotta do to cut all this stuff out of your life. And it might be bad habits of yourself, it might be negative thinking, it might be going to counseling, you know, needing to find better coping mechanisms for when you are feeling upset, learning how to do positive affirmations and like meditate, and learning how to talk yourself out of these, you know, kind of negative thinking or depressive times, you know. And also not going too crazy during the manic times too, you know, really finding that balance and figuring out, you know, what can make you happy. Because right now you feel like that, you feel like the 2 of Pentacles, which was the bottom of the deck, which I forgot to mention. But that's how you're feeling, is that all this stuff is out of balance. You know, I really hope that this reading resonated, like that it helps you, you know, bring clarity to your situation, and you know, that and bring hope that things, you know, will be better, you know, soon. Very soon. That was just the advice, like straight up just came out. The Sun and the 10 of Cups, like, and 3 of Pentacles, like working together, all these like awesome things. So yeah, this was your reading. Please like, share, and comment, and I will talk to you later. Okay, bye.